What's going on, guys? So, USA Inspired Fragrances reached out to me once again, wanting to see if I wanted to check out some more of their offerings, and I was very impressed with their versions of Chanel Allure Sport and Allure Sport Eau Extreme. Those of you that saw that video, you know what I'm talking about. I do wear that one sporadic, the Eau Extreme especially. I wear that one randomly to run errands and stuff like that when I get in the mood for it. So, I've not the first time I've tried stuff from them, but that was the one that impressed me the most. This time, I've got two more fragrances, including a matching body oil for one of them. One I have a decant of to compare to. The other one I've only smelled once at Sephora on a test strip, so I don't know how accurate it is versus the original, but we're going to check how accurate the other one is versus the original. And we're going to give away one bottle to one lucky winner at the end, so stay tuned. So first things first, let's take a little quick look at the presentation that you get. So, boxes USA Inspired Fragrances. It is a magnetic flip top. This is their 30 ml glass bottles. And then this one in particular is their version of Amouage Interlude Black Iris. I don't know why it's not focusing. There we go. Called Interstis Iris. Interesting name choice. I do have a few sprays left of Interlude Black Iris, so I have the original to compare, but I do like the whole translucent color scheme going on. So let's give this one a spray. Whoo, strong. Definitely has that Interlude Man smell to it, and that earthy iris smell. A couple of sprays of the decant. So this is the clone. This is the original. Very earthy tone, almost like a boiled carrot type of smell, like a fleshy, petally violet type of smell. More violet than iris, really. A lot of herbal facets to it. The original's slightly more medicinal, just a little bit, but still has that earthy tone to the floral. A little bit of sweetness. I don't remember if the oregano note from Interlude Man is in Interlude Black Iris. I don't think it is because I don't smell it. Because that would be pretty distinctive and stand out. Because in Interlude Man, it's a pretty obvious aroma. No real spice jumping out at me. It's been a while since I've smelled Interlude Black Iris. There's a little bit more freshness to the clone. Could be because my decant's starting to spoil as well. This decant's about 2 years old, and I've gone through pretty much all of it. It's been at the bottom, so this decant could be spoiling a little bit, to be honest with you. That might be why it's a little bit medicinal smelling. Yeah, to be honest with you, the clone smells better. I think my original, which is a decant, is spoiling a little bit. Because when they're decanted, they will spoil faster than the full bottle. It's been a couple of years, too. Tell you what, it's a joy to smell a clone. Very earthy tone to this violet. I know it's iris, but it smells more like violet on the paper. I would say it's pretty accurate overall, but it's a little difficult to tell because I do think my decant version of the original is spoiling a little bit, but a little bit powdery, more of an earthy floral tone overall is the main thing that jumps out at me. There's a little bit of freshness in the top, but it's very earthy overall in a good way, floral earthy. So that's a different type of earthy tone. It smells like a genuine, like smelling the actual flower versus some synthetic man-made oil. So I have to say they did pretty well with replicating the authenticity of the scent profile. I'm not saying it's one-to-one in quality, but it does smell pretty good quality. Let's check the notes real quick, shall we? Top notes of bergamot, rosemary, and violet leaf. A little bit of an aquatic tone that explains that freshness. Heart notes of iris, orris absolute, amber, frankincense, cistus, myrrh, and vanilla. Base notes of leather, oud, patchouli, sandalwood, and cedarwood. I can definitely get that myrrh going on here, so that makes sense. The myrrh has a little bit of this balsamic, almost vanillic type of smell to it. Little touch of leather. I don't really get any oud or anything like that. Granted, it is on the paper. It's not going to tell the full story. The rosemary makes sense, though. That could be providing that added freshness that I get to the top. I don't really get a lot of smokiness here. Again, this is on the paper, so the incense would probably open up quite a bit on my skin because incense typically does. Overall, yeah, I like it. It's pretty good. Still doesn't blow me away, just like the original actually never blew me away to get a bottle. I think it smells good. It just doesn't wow me and captivate me like I need a bottle of this. Believe it or not, for an iris fragrance, I know. It's pretty good overall, pretty accurate too. Now, as far as the other bottle, so this one I actually have the body oil for it as well. So this is 1 million Parfum. Millions de Parfums is what they're calling it. Have the body oil as well, which I have the body oil of Fahrenheit Le Parfum. That stuff's really good. So I'm pretty excited about this one. Unfortunately, I don't have 1 million Parfum to compare side by side like I did with Black Iris. I only smelled, and it was several weeks ago, 1 million Parfum. God, smell it. Ooh, strong, loud. I only smelled it one time on a test strip at Sephora when I was out hunting for an H24 EDP bottle to sample. Oh, it has that bright sweetness, fresh, beachy type of vibe. It's a little bit white floral at the same time. I dig this one because it's much fresher than you would anticipate it being a parfum. Much more of a summer fragrance. I know this one came out to mixed reviews a while back, but I dig it. I've only smelled it twice this is twice on paper now. Once the original and once a clone. I gotta tell you, this is strong, bright, fresh. A little bit of a sunscreen vibe, but not in an off-putting way, because sometimes it can just be nauseating almost. I said a little bit tropical, white floral. I'm enjoying smelling this one a lot more than the Black Iris clone. This is some good stuff. Let's pull up the notes. So according to Parfumo, it's tuberose, ambroxan, casmaran, leather, and labdanum. So the tuberose makes sense. The ambroxan actually makes sense too. Because there's that white floral tone. There's the bright freshness. I don't get a lot of leather though. A little ambery, so that could be the labdanum. But I don't really get any leather. Not on the paper. This is fresh overall. It didn't distinctively smell like ambroxan to me. It's very fresh. A little soapy. So that makes sense, I guess. This one's just a joy. Super mass appealing. This is a joy to wear. To smell, I mean. I like this one a lot. Let's put a little bit of the oil in my hand, shall we? Yes. A little bit more. Because this is a pure oil. So, let me get that to where I can. Ah, it's not going to show. There we go. You can see a little bit of it. There we go. Oh, yeah, that smells so good. I'm digging this one. Not as loud as the one with perfumer's alcohol, obviously being atomized. This is a much louder fragrance, but the pure oil is obviously deeper. It's richer. It's thicker. There's no perfumer's alcohol. It's not being opened up and atomized. It's a little bit sweeter overall. I wish I had a decant of the original so I could compare the two. Unfortunately, I don't. I'd love to be able to compare the two, but I can tell you just as a standalone, it smells great. It's very addictive type of smell. A little bit tropical, beachy type of feel, even though the notes may dictate otherwise. It's not too rich in tuberose, but it definitely has a white floral tone to it that gives it a little bit of a tropical feel. I think that's what's doing it. I like it. Now then, on to the giveaway. So, whichever 30 ml of your choice. All you have to do is like this video, make sure you subscribe to TLTG Reviews. Down in the comments, put TLTG and which fragrance you would like to win. We'll keep it simple, just put TLTG 1 million Parfum or TLTG Interlude Black Iris. Instead of having to remember the actual clone names for them, just which one you would like. Open to continental United States viewers and subscribers only. Once again, like this video, subscribe to the channel, comment down below TLTG and the name of the fragrance you would like to win. Continental United States only. I'll leave this open for about a week, 7, maybe 8 days, depending on what I have going on. And then I'll close the giveaway. I will pin the winning comment. I will reply to the winner's comment to alert them so they can email me so we can verify identity and set up shipping. And yeah, I'm pretty impressed with them overall. I definitely like the 1 million Parfum clone a bit more. I just wasn't able to compare it to the original, but Black Iris smells pretty damn good too. And until next time, I will say, if you get your hands on either one and you give them a spray now, you might end up thanking me later, and one of you absolutely will get a bottle. So good luck, guys. Have a good one.